So every athlete coming up to London 2012 knew it was going to be a really special Olympics. I've been to 3 previously, and every Olympic Games, doesn't matter where you are, what age you are, what experience you are, they are special, special events. But none of us experienced a home Olympics, and that was always going to be different. We knew the expectation was building, we knew the kind of interest around the country was building. The Olympic torch really just kicked everything off, and we were just having an amazing time. The British rowing team had been out of the country for a while. We came back in and there was just Olympic fever everywhere. Everywhere you looked, everywhere you read, online, in newspapers, crowds outside the streets, everyone was talking about it. I think Anna and myself in the boat tried to still isolate ourselves. We had a job to do. It was a very important job to do and to get right, and we knew if we got it right we would win the Olympic Games, which I'd been trying for a very long time to try and achieve. And it was Anna's dream too. So we were kind of combined in this incredible mission together. So as it came closer and closer to the day, the Olympic opening ceremony kicked everything off, and I think at that night things changed completely. I think for all of us and everyone probably around the country, there was suddenly an idea of just what might be possible. There was a huge sense of pride, huge sense of excitement. Everyone wanted to be part of it and either witness something special, create something special. We had a fantastic week. Training went great, racing went great, broke the Olympic record in our heat. Couldn't have asked for more. But there was still only one race that mattered in any way, and that was obviously the Olympic final. We had so many people, so many messages from people, you know, texts and emails and letters and cards and gifts, and our room was covered with just sort of good luck willing us on from all around the place. And I think we sensed it. We sensed even before we got near the crowds just what our race meant to a lot of people, and it was wonderful. It was just absolutely massively inspiring and reassuring, and we felt what an absolute honour to go out and try and win this for ourselves and for the country to some extent. The day itself, huge nerves. I remember meeting people at breakfast who were wishing us good luck, and they were in tears. There were no words left at that point. Everyone knew what it meant to me, everyone knew what it meant to us, and everyone was part of. So many people were part of it. It just meant so much all round. So we got down to the course, and Eton Dorney, which I've known for years, I've known since it was built, day one, had been utterly transformed for the Olympic finals, and packed out 30,000 strong crowd, not just vast in numbers, but in passion and emotion. You could just sense the anticipation building and building and building. We were sort of 12:10-ish. And so we had the morning to kind of get through, and we finally hit the water when it was our time to race. And both Anna and myself were trying to contain the nerves, contain the kind of the nervousness, the sense that this was delivery time. You want to tap into a little bit, but not too much, because it would have been too much, too emotional for me certainly. And we wanted to keep it still very much about the performance. And we raced for 2,000 metres in, the best race of my life. And as we got closer and closer towards the finish line, we were leading, we were ahead. The crowd, we sensed from hundreds and hundreds of metres away, building and building, and suddenly we entered. It's like you enter Olympic Stadium when you enter the rowing venue, and as you row into the grandstands, the noise exploded around us. Couldn't hear a thing. Anna was trying to tell me from sitting behind me. We were just kind of roared home. As we came towards the line, the crescendo of noise exploded around us, and we kind of burst across the line, and took a second to make sure we definitely won it. Didn't want to get that wrong. And then knew instantly saw the Union Jacks everywhere. The scoreboard flashed up with Great Britain Olympic champions, and it was done. It was done. All those years and years and years of trying and training and blood, sweat and tears. We'd made that happen together, and it was genuinely, it was a fairy tale come true. It was a dream moment that I'll never forget, and I'll never fade. I have genuinely never experienced anything like that crowd that we experienced in London. I never will again. It was a home crowd at its most passionate, and at a time when British sport is just taking off, and there's just thousands of people cared. They just didn't want to just see Britain succeed. They wanted to see us personally succeed, and they want to be part of it. And I don't think I'll ever experience that kind of a level of emotion again. Crossing the line and winning that medal was unlike anything, and it didn't even touch anything I'd achieved before. It truly was one of a kind, and I think it will always stay that way.